What is going on, my petrol-powered dudes? I got my brand new Yamaha R6. This is the 2020 model. Look at the orange paint scheme. I'm ready for Halloween, and I'm going to be riding this bike today with my boy Zam Nation. We're going to be taking this on some nice back roads, and the bike currently has 189 miles. And I got the bike 3 days ago and it already has 189 miles. So you already know what the future of this bike holds. Lots of smiles. Not miles, but smiles. So, taking some nice back roads, enjoying this bike, and hopefully by the time I'm done with it today, it'll be past the 300 mile period. So other than that, I'm going to be doing lots of modifications for the bike. I want to talk to you about that in this episode, and tell you how I like the bike and how I'm getting along with it. And this is the beginning stages of my journey with this Yamaha R6. Join me for the ride. Let's get going. Oh yeah, rolling thunder. Oh man, I don't even know where to begin. So let's start by telling you guys why I got this bike. It's because it's damn awesome, man. It doesn't need an explanation. It's a Yamaha R6, a motorcycle that has been perfected. This is the reason why they haven't changed the engine since 2005. It doesn't need to get better than what it already has. I love the fact that it's got an analog tach. I love the fact that it revs to 16,000 RPM. I love the fact that it screams like an F1 car with the appropriate exhaust. I love the fact that it has 3 different modes. I love the fact that the traction control and the modes can be changed on the fly with buttons on the handlebars. And it just sounds freaking delicious, man. And the throttle response, everything, the bike is super smooth, tips over in the corners really quickly. It's just a smorgasbord of things that I love about this bike. I got a lot of plans for this bike. I'm going to be doing a whole build series for it. And I think there's going to be plenty of content for you guys to watch and enjoy. But I brought it here today because me and Max were going to be riding probably for like 3-4 hours. So we're going to be taking it on some nice back roads, and this is perfect for breaking in miles. Varying RPM levels, varying speed. It should be a pretty good time for me and Max. And the plans I have for this bike are pretty awesome because the bike weighs 419 pounds, as you already know. But I plan to shed some weight on this bike because I want this to be one of the lightest R6s on YouTube. So the things I plan to do is full exhaust on this motorcycle. So if you have any suggestions, make some suggestions down in the comment section. Let me know what you suggest. I'm also going to get a tail tidy because that freaking diving board power sailing thing in the back, that boat in the back, I got to remove that thing. It's ugly looking. So that's going to be gone. Those are 2 first things I'm going to do. I'm going to put some frame sliders on this motorcycle and a whole bunch of other things, you know, like changing out the levers. My main goal with this motorcycle is to make it fun, to make it light, and it's already agile, but I'm going to make it more than it currently is. And it's a motorcycle that I've just been literally dying to try out because after I rode my friend's ZX6R, I truly fell in love with the 600 class motorcycles. They are so much fun. After I rode that motorcycle, I did about 500 miles on that thing, and I had so much fun with it. And I said to myself, all right, you know what? I can't like not live without something like this. It's just a truly spectacular motorcycle. And as you already know, if you've seen my videos, I've got lots of Ducatis on the channel, a lot of Italian, a lot of European bikes on the channel. And one thing that was missing on my channel, Japanese bikes. Japanese bikes are going to get lots of love on this channel now. One day we'll do the R1. One day after that we might do the ZX6R. I'll buy that bike, we'll go for that one, and then the ZX10R, and then who knows, we'll see where it takes off and we'll see where the channel goes. But if you're new to the channel and just tuning in for the first time, my boy, now is a good time for you to like this video and subscribe to the channel because there's tons of content on my channel that you might enjoy, and there's a lot more coming with this bike and other Japanese bikes. Stay tuned for that.
3 hours later.
Alright, we just got to the mouth of Palomar Mountain. And it's going to be a nice, what is it, 1 mile up? 2 miles up? Something like that. We're going to be riding it in some seriously twisty roads. Now is the real test. Let's go, boys. Oh yeah, rolling thunder. Once again, I'm not able to take it past 8,300 RPM, so this is not an example of going fast. So don't think that I'm doing this to show off. This is break-in miles, so I'm going at a nominal speed where I enjoy myself, stay safe out there. But man, I am so impressed with how this bike handles. Like right now, I'm turning in, and it turns in so easily. Holy macro. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. This handles better than my Ducati. Holy macro. Wow. Truly impressive. I do have my knee down, but I'm not nowhere near the ground. I don't want to do that because I'm not wearing leathers or anything like that. But in order to steer the bike, you gotta push right on the foot peg to make it turn. Wow, so impressive. Whoops, I went way past 9,000 RPM. Oh my God, amazing, phenomenal. It flicks into the turns so easily. Oh man, so impressed by this. In my Ducati, I would not be able to do what I'm doing with this even at a low speed. That takes so much more strength to turn the bike. These 600s are amazing, man. Holy macro, why have I been without a 600 in my life all this time? This reminds me of my RC Cup bike. If you guys haven't checked out my RC Cup bike videos, that bike is about 380 pounds. No, wait a minute, less than that. About 340 wet. Whew! So freaking light, and this bike reminds me of that bike so much. Turns in so easily into the corners. I just can't believe this. Amazing, amazing stuff, man. I got traction control at level 3, and I have full power on at the current moment. Holy baby, baby, baby. Oh, baby, baby, baby. Get out of my way. Oh, wow. Oh, man. Nice guy, pulled over. We need more people like him in this world. Considerate people. Good Lord, this bike handles phenomenal. This is what I love about 600s. So easily tossable into the corners. Oh, amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm having so much fun with this bike. Well, I would rather be on this right now than my Ducati. Makes me think that I don't need a Ducati anymore after riding something like this. It just needs an exhaust though. Gotta get this baby an exhaust. And man, am I having fun. I don't care if I'm going slow. I'm having fun. Having never experienced riding a Japanese bike, the most fun, the most agile, the most exciting, and the smoothest of the bunch, I think. I made the right choice getting this bike, man. Holy macro. Such a fun toy. Once again, needs an exhaust. And we're gonna do that. We're gonna do a full freaking exhaust. We're gonna make this thing sound like an F1 car. My dudes, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, now's a good time to like this video and subscribe to the channel because there's so much more content coming. Good Lord, it sounds good even with the stock exhaust. This bike takes such little effort to turn. All I gotta do is just move my body left or right and it just goes. I don't even have to apply any pressure to the handlebars. So what does that translate to? That translates to longer riding of this bike without getting tired. Like, you could take this bike to the track and thrash it around all day, and you won't get as tired as you would riding a big Panigale or the leader bikes. Oh, that was wonderful. That was freaking wonderful, man. Here we are, Palomar Mountain General Store Mother's Kitchen Restaurant. I'm gonna stop here, relax a little bit. That was awesome. Yep.
Restaurant is definitely not open.
Well, I have a piece of fruit and water. That'll hold us over. There's a restaurant down there. We'll stop there. What was that about? Oh, it's hot. It's too hot. All right, the bike got hot. It was flashing 240. That's not good. So that means we got to keep moving because it's a freaking hot day today, man. Look at that view. Holy mackerel.
2 hours later.
Oh man, it's been a pretty fun day. We just came down East Grade. It's been super hot, man. I think it's over like 105 degrees up in the desert, up in the high mountains here. So the GoPro was cutting out on me. I don't have any footage, but we just stopped here under the shade to let the bikes cool down and for us to cool down. We're gonna get back on the road, but I just wanted to summarize. So I had a fantastic time with the bike. Literally throws itself into the turns. Takes very little effort. All I got to do is just push down on the pegs just a little bit. It kind of glides into the corners. I hope you had a fantastic time watching this video. I had a fantastic time making it. So please don't forget, once again, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel because there's going to be a lot more content coming. You see this freaking tail back here? That's going to be gone. And you see this big fat ugly exhaust that's about, I don't know, 2 feet long. How tall is that? 2 feet? Yeah, it's like about a foot or two. That's going to be gone. I'm going to put a full exhaust on this motorcycle. It should sound like an F1 car. There's a lot coming, my boys. Stick around. I will see you guys soon.